Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube, where today we're going to be talking all about the breath. Now we're not just going to be talking about the breath, but also how the breath can affect and also change our emotional well-being. So just trying to think about a time when you feel really anxious, you feel really stressed. When you're feeling that way, pay attention to how your breath is. So it's really important to remember that when we're feeling out of control, we physically take on that feeling of out of controlness. But also, sometimes the reason we're actually feeling out of control is because we've got some kind of physical thing going on in the body. Pretty much anything that is going on in the mind is probably mirrored in the body and vice versa. So just think of a time now when you've been feeling really tight and you kind of tense up. You even tense your breath. So you stop that fluid motion of breath going around the body, that chi energy flow as we call it in yoga. So what we're going to do today is do a breath retention exercise, which I really love to do first thing in the morning. And you can also do it whenever you're kind of feeling like you need a little bit of calm and a little bit of presence into that specific moment. So when we feel, super anxious and stressed, the first thing we don't think of is, oh, okay, should I remove myself from the situation that I feel stressed in, sit with myself and breathe? It's usually someone has to tell us to do that. And the more we can really tune into how our body and mind are feeling, the easier it is going to be that light bulb moment. As soon as you feel out of whack, okay, I'll take myself off, I'll remove myself from the situation, I'll take a few deep breaths. I'll see if I can change. You can shape the breath to shape your emotion. The great thing about emotion that a lot of people don't know is that emotion literally means energy in motion. And what we do as human beings, which animals don't do, animals, when they come across danger, they come across a situation, straight after the situation of danger, that kind of fight or flight comes in. They feel all crazy, their breath, carbon dioxide is heightened, their sympathetic nervous system is heightened because their body is trying to protect them. Your body just wants to be in this safe space. But what animals actually do after they've been in danger is they shake. So they literally shake off that physical trauma from the body. As human beings, we don't do that, and we collectively build up all these different experiences and trauma throughout our life, and they just sit deep-rooted like a lake. We've kind of just filled this lake with stuff. So it's really important to remember we may not be able to go back to that exact moment in time and shake it off, but we can do the work now. And moving forward, whenever you feel that, I know it doesn't seem kind of normal to start shaking after a traumatic experience, but we need to start to learn how to deal with those traumatic experiences so they don't sit deep-rooted in our bellies. Okay, let's get started on some breath retention. First things first, we need to make sure we're belly breathing. So bring your hands around your diaphragm. So that can be either side, so you're hugging just on top of the waist. You can bring hands on lower belly if that feels easier. As you inhale, make sure the belly balloons out like kind of a parachute. Inhale, it balloons out. Make sure you're breathing into belly, back, and ribs. And then we want to breathe into the chest, get to the top, and pause, exhale. As you exhale, the belly drops. As long as we've got that sorted, the breath retention exercise might be a little bit challenging in places, but make sure as you inhale, the belly balloons out. So we're using that belly breathing as well as the chest. Okay, so we're going to inhale for a count of 5, retain the breath at the top for a count of 5, exhale for 5, and hold at the bottom for 5. We're then going to increase the number of how long we're inhaling and holding for. Now, if at any point you're like, I can't do any more, then just stick with the highest number you can do and do that for a little while. And then you can retain the breath. We're going to hold right at the end for a juicy minute at the top if we can. At the bottom, if we can, about 20 to 40 seconds. 40 is kind of like an athlete level, so please don't worry if you're not there. Okay, let's begin. Find a comfortable seat. Take any last kind of movements or wiggles or flicks of hair like I'm doing to get out your face so you can really find that comfortable space. Hands can be on the knees or maybe easier on the belly if you're kind of new to breath practice. Take an inhale and an exhale to prepare, just normal. Close off the mouth. All this breathing will be through the nose. So we're going to inhale for a count of 5. Inhale, belly balloons out for 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold at the top for 5. Exhale for 5. Inhale 5. Hold at the top 5. Exhale 5. Hold at the bottom 5. Inhale 6. Hold for 6. Exhale 6. Hold at the bottom for 6. Inhale 6. Hold at the top 6. Exhale 6. Hold at the bottom 6. Inhale 7. Hold for 7 at the top. Exhale 7. Hold at the bottom 7. Inhale 7. Hold at the top 7. Exhale 7. Hold for 7 at the bottom. Inhale 8. Hold at the top 8. Exhale 8. Hold at the bottom for 8. Inhale 8. Hold at 8 at the top. Exhale 8. Hold at the bottom 8. Inhale 10 if you can. Hold at the top for 10. Exhale 10. Hold at the bottom 10. Inhale 10. Holding for 10. Exhaling 10. Holding 10 at the bottom. Holding it. Notice how it feels. We're going to inhale for 15. Keep it slow. Inhale. Holding at the top. 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 15. Hold at the bottom for as long as you can. So when you're holding at the bottom, there's no air in the lungs. You push the last bit out, really hold it. It will only be around 15, 20, 30, maybe 40 seconds if you're at that athlete level. Don't worry if you're really holding onto it now and you're panicking. The panic is there for a reason. I promise you cannot suffocate yourself. Keep holding the breath and then take a deep breath in. Fill up all the lungs, belly, ribs back, through to the chest, get to the top. Hold the breath at the top. Hold it for as long as you possibly can. So here's where we can get to maybe that minute mark, maybe over, maybe less, maybe just 30 to 40 seconds. But hold it at the top and notice the different qualities of the inhalation and exhalation that we've been going through. The funniest thing about the breath is it's just a practice like anything else in life. We kind of panic at the top thinking, is this good for us? But know that you are safe in your own body. You are safe to breathe. These tools are free within us to use, and we shape the breath for reasons to help us change our mood. Keep holding it. Few more seconds, unless you have to let go, that is totally fine. Just try to keep on for a little bit past your comfort zone. And then exhale, let it go. You can breathe out the mouth now, and then close it off to come back to normal breathing. Always trying to breathe through the nose if we can. And just let that settle for a moment. Witness any sensation going on in the body. I always find after that retention exercise, it's such a beautiful feeling. On that hold on the bottom, that exhale for holding as long as you can. When you breathe in, it's almost like this energy has just lifted all through the body, this kind of tingling sensation and open of the airwaves. What we're actually doing when we hold the breath at the bottom of the exhale is we're building our tolerance to carbon dioxide. So you might think, oh, is that a good thing? We want to build our tolerance because then more oxygen will get to our muscles, tissues, and organs. And the more oxygen gets to them, the more amazing we feel, the more in line our body will be, the better everything will work, and we'll just feel like we have more energy. So any time that you need, please come, take your time. Whenever you feel any kind of unsettled emotion, come to the mat, try this breath retention exercise. There's so many more exercises I've got to show you, and I cannot wait. So definitely tune into some more videos. There's going to be so much on different breath work for different things. Enjoy, my angels.